Today I am talking about the right to equality before the law. Hi, welcome to Civic Classroom, another episode here. When I talk about the right to equality before the law, I mean that nobody should be treated as more important than any other person, whether you're a politician, whether you come from the first family, whether you are connected, whether you are a friend to the first son, it doesn't matter. There is equality before the law. This right is internationally recognized and constitutionally recognized. It's a human right and a constitutional right. Even Article 26 of the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights guarantees equality before the law and protection against discrimination. Nobody should be treated as though they are above the law. That's why you see that in most of the African countries, some people are above the law because this right is not respected. That's why you find that someone has committed a crime and is not arrested, is not being held accountable. Nobody can even arrest them. We have those people here in Uganda who are above the law, and this right doesn't even apply to them. That is wrong. There is equality before the law. Even Article 21 of our Constitution, Uganda Constitution, guarantees equality and freedom from discrimination. It talks about equal protection under the law. So people who behave as though they are more important than other people, that is wrong. Article 7 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, it states that all are equal before the law and they are entitled without any discrimination to equal protection of the law. We should know that this right is internationally recognized and constitutionally recognized here in Uganda. We should practice it. There is equality before the law. Nobody is more important than the laws of this country. We should be informed so that we shouldn't be oppressed, because an informed person is not easy to be manipulated. They are oppressing us because we are not informed enough to know our rights. Article 3 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights of African Union also talks and guarantees and protects this right. Actually, it recognizes this right. It states that every individual shall be equal before the law. So every individual is equal before the law. We should practice this right, Ugandans, because this is our human right and this is a constitutional right. We are supposed to be treated equally. The law should be applied equally. It shouldn't apply on only selected few. That if you are an ordinary Ugandan, once you commit a crime, you are immediately arrested. But when you are connected to the first family or when you subscribe to such and such a party, you are not arrested. If you are a friend to the first family, you are not arrested. We have seen so many corrupt MPs walking away with billions of money and nobody is touching them because they are connected, they are dining with the first family. The law doesn't apply to them. There is no equality before the law. And you will see a teacher who has taken only 100,000 is being paraded everywhere in the newspapers. You will see him paying the price. They will sentence him to 10 years plus in prison. But an MP who took 64 billion taxpayers' money will not be touched because they are eating on the same plate with the first son. They have mastered the art of dining with Museveni and Muhoozi, and then they go around pocketing taxpayers' money. This is not right. It is not right. There should be equality before the law. Nobody should be treated as more important than any other people, than any other person in the eyes of justice. Everyone should be brought up. Every corrupt MP should be arrested. You all saw what happened in Karamoja. When the MPs and ministers plus the Speaker of Parliament stole iron sheets, but the Speaker was not touched. It is only one MP who has been sentenced.